Yes, yena wera joli kama ken kamitika neno waki Delight Multimedia YouTube channel. Kidong bene i TikTok. Pikara malach la penyo berutie bodano kiluo Silva. Ibi o Lira wene. Mirikeli wo tega bene matie Lira. We gonwa kedwa. Ka itika neno wa angeni itika neno ngat matie inyime wanchawa man. Kiwar madit eno binyute. Kama obiber ka bokulok maduong atirane ikom we me kumalo me Uganda kita we uchake kere tin magiwachi we dong tieni tie jo magu wero guri enuni tie jami maduong motime madano maduong pengeo wangai no jo enuni gutiti lok ikome motime te kar enuni man beru chala po which ameneno ni wapoyo wi ikom jo mano udon kedgi young chon generation money tie majo ne tie kanyu no gimero neno ni jo wati kwene machon maber kanamu kedgi jo wati kwene magukela loga industry man kere wangchawa man ye wego nyote but in mitika nenwa umera joli
welcome to Lira first of all.
Thank you very much.
Dana mitika nenwa kombedi anyame Prince Compious Adoki Compious Prince Compious. What do we say? What do I have to say? Ajame where mechon like I don't even remember how long I've been in the industry, but achaho way back around early 2000. Yeah, late 90s going to 2000. That's when I joined the industry. If I start with apology before we start going on, I know when you talk about these legendary stories, you can easily forget names.
Yes.
So how we will don't take it personal.
It's true. It happens.
I'm now a little old, so I cannot have all the names in my head. So, fellow legends, if I forget your name in the story, please, you forgive me before even I start. I don't know who I'm going to forget, but let's just understand. It's not personal. Yes, please.
Straight away, because your name is so much known for, more especially production, and of course, music is part of it. Having the first studio, which which brought out very many musicians. How was it? Because I'm looking at these things, getting the computer, I mean the instrument. How was it? Basically, how did you learn where did you learn the production?
Let's first rewind a little bit.
Yes.
My music started way back, like way back in time, before even the Royal Clan studio. I lived partly in Kitgum.
Okay.
Yeah, my music started like I was an Acholi, like Acholi, that's where I started from. I lived partly in Kitgum. There were a couple of people in Kitgum, but then there was a club called Slow Line. That's way back, I think 2000, 2001. There was a music group also in Kitgum, owned by the son to Kovmon. There's a boy called Pato. Yeah, I think it's called Pato, if I remember very well. That's where music came in way back into time. You brought me back to the side of the studio. Studio came a little late, by the way.
Okay.
Studio came a little late. Studio came a little, very late.
Then how was it for you guys to record music? Recording
music. Northern Uganda had one famous studio called Ipacom.
Yeah.
That's where everybody went to.
Kampala.
The only people who did songs out of Ipacom, who went to slightly expensive studios, there was me, Prince Compious. I did a song with No End Studio. That's the Alima MD. No, Alima.
Oh, Alima.
And the Sun MD. Then I also did a song with Dream Studio. Dream was just Dream Studio, Bob Wayne. It was just starting there. Then we also had Omona, who did a very quality production.
Yes.
He deserves his flowers for that. He did a very good job. Then Grace Atimo Leowia also did a very good job. She went to professional studios, but most people were going to Ipacom. So when I went to Kampala, like doing those songs, I came back. I was like, okay, I was actually the first person who went to a digital studio to record a song from Lao sub-region. So when I came back, I was like, okay, these things can be bought. And I was somehow a little blessed with money, like, you called me a planned kid of today. So I was like, well, why don't we just bring this thing back home? Why is it always going to Kampala and coming back? So I decided to start up a studio. I didn't do the production personally myself. I worked with very good producers. I worked with one called Jehu. He's now in Sudan. I think if you met him, he's in Sudan. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my son. Then I worked with Safik. I worked with a couple of other people. Clever J was also part of the game. Almost all the big names you hear were people I worked with by then. That's how Royal Clan came in. And the funniest part is, up to date, Royal Clan takes time to be the most expensive studio. In Yang,
at in Yang.
But by then, I would record a song at about 300,000. Today, people are recording songs at 100,000, which for me, it's literally not making sense, but that's what's happening. Some studios are doing that.
Going back to going back to music, of course, coming in Gulu, we have Nadine Magilwoni, Patuono Marawilo music.
Yeah.
Kanyo anga Marawilo music paluwe.
And you people had Akanyango.
Akanyango, yes. Akanyango.
Here we had a Mohi. Here we had some couple, but Akanyango was overall, by the way. It was not really Gulu. Akanyango was overall. We had a Mohi, we had Okulu. We had those, but Akanyango was crossing too much of this side. And to be honest, by then, most of the northern songs were actually songs. Most of those songs were actually songs.
Okay.
So, but the biggest music dealer in Northern Uganda was Akanyango. Yeah.
So, Bino Wema Megi paid you?
No, I don't think even I sold any song. I did meet Lira Raj, but that was my first song. I did it with No and Lira Raj, Wintama. I didn't really deal music like for money.
For fun.
I think even up to tomorrow, I've never done music like for money, but it's so funny that I made money from music more than a lot of people.
Unknowingly things
things happen. I opened Diana Gardens. I was paid a lot of money. There was Diana Garden in Gulu.
In Gulu, okay.
Yeah, I was the first. I went there with my dance. I had a group called Royal Clan. We had about 40 dancers, man. Yeah.
Like Pastor Okudi now.
I was there. I was more of that. I would carry a whole van of people to go with, you know. It was very interesting by then. It was really love for music, and I would say that.
Maybe how was it from the parents? Did they like accept you continue doing music? Because looking at that time, if you could come up, unless we're watching under because parents used to be very strict.
You have parents, right?
I do.
Hey, that answer is very obvious. No parents would say, okay, you go and do it. No. But also, I think I've been a very independent kind of person. Yeah. If you see people know me, they will tell you, what's happening with this guy? I used to make school with music. If I'm in my holidays, I would happen. And if time reached for that third, then, but I was, of course, a bad child. Me personally now, my kids are cool. I would allow them to do anything they want to do. But our parents of those days, I don't think music was something they looked at as something. Yeah, music was something for the bad, for the spoiled people. Actually, people suffered most in music. It was people who started it. Because nobody would believe in you as a good person. Even your own girlfriend wants to be seen with you only at night. Daytime, they don't want to be seen with you. You're taking like, man, this is the devil himself. So it has never been easy for a child to be allowed to do music, our time. I don't think any family would understand that. Just like my family, it wasn't impossible to be understood.
That's why I asked from your side, because others could say, well, medekitemu entotekitika kwan, and then others pay time even low.
Africa, pay Africa. Tumalome Uganda, there is no family who will say that.
But no,
because these days there are parents like me. You get, I'm a parent. So if me it can be okay. I say, go do what you're doing, Milty. It's okay as long as you know what you're doing. Exactly. Now, parents of these days will do it, but parents of our days, no, they wouldn't understand that. And not only parents by then, it was a tight position. Like, even you wouldn't marry somebody's daughter. No, nobody would take an artist at their place as a was. Rasta man like me, I have tattoos all over my body. They wouldn't take that. But now I think the society has coped up, and I think now they allow us. Now I go in any office and I'm welcome. I go in an office and somebody stands behind the table and say, Compious, you're welcome. I mean, they've accepted us. But people who are enjoying that should know it came a long way.
It's true.
You know, right? To make it reach to the point where people respect you when you have dreads. Yeah. It wasn't easy.
Talking about the clubs, the happening places where there's so many by that time, kama ramu European ramu yobuwe, but kidme performance be ramu berte ramu riagata. How was
it? To the contrary, my time, I was literally the only artist in Laos sub-region. And it would be very easy that if I go and record one song, you come and launch it. You make a show for it. We had Apostolic, we had UTC, we had Blue Moon. Yeah, that I'm talking about here in Lira. Then in Kitgum, there was Slow Line. Then Kovmon they could go down in that big building. Then Gulu had a Lobo.
Yes, there was a Lobo.
Then there's the other side, the one with Muse. What was that Muse's name?
Buganda Pub?
There was Buganda Pub this side, and there was this side.
That's a Lobo.
And I don't know. By then, it was not called a Lobo. Was it called a Lobo? I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, those were the major things, places that we do.
Okay. Yes, it can delight multimedia. Iwancha man, of course, tieki Compious tieki ndano magukela lora ekitme music ikumalume Uganda. Tika temo wachwa atirane we tekara eni kitano tiekere ngoma genu wakie machalu we kitachalo dano uberka nenu we kere atirane ikumalume Uganda. Kidong bene gina yo setting yo gina yo we uguri ko bechawan kama weti uchunye. Manyuti gin don korti au fodugero jemi wengdo karoki komgi donc jo matiene gitika chamu don muleme pieringe ka ginu mo donc tiema don dandu tero yero undo work gin matie. Now we are talking about a studio. The equipment were not expensive to 12 by that time.
Even this time they're expensive. Yeah,
looking at the qualities.
Yeah, even this time they're expensive. But our time was expensive in very many ways. One, knowing where to buy them.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't something you go and get in the market like it is today. It was hard to get those things. And but the fact that I already worked with studios, it wasn't very hard for me. Yeah,
bringing it,
like working with, knowing the people who would tell you, man, I'm going to give you a sound card. Yeah, this sound card here. I had like real good things. People went to Royal Clan sort of things, like real professional things, because I was buying them from professional studios and dealing with real people. Yeah, you get a microphone, they will tell you this microphone. You know, Baganda, sometime how they play.
Exactly, yes.
This one here is 2 million shillings. This one is the type, the original type.
This is what you need.
Yeah, then you're like, okay.
So
let me go back and plan for it.
Who were your first clients when the studio opened?
Man.
And then after there, how many people who made the studio really shine so much?
Do I even remember?
Because what I had, they were, I think, Lil Roy told me did something.
Lil Roy.
And then,
by then, I had a problem, which is still my standing problem up to date. I am, what do you call me? I really mind my business a lot. Like you can come to the studio, and I know you have come to the studio, you're going to deal with the studio, not with me. And I may not even know you worked with me. That's what I'm saying. If I start naming names, we're going to say, Compious, I recorded at the Royal Clan, you forgot me. I'm like, dude, I don't want to go to names very much, but I remember I worked with Dida Moses. The late Dida Moses.
Okay.
Yeah, I did an album with Dida Moses. My homeboy, the king himself, Smokey Allen. We actually did a song with Alan Smokey.
Okay.
Yeah, at that time. Of course, Lil Roy. That boy confuses me. Is a boy. That man confused. I don't even know if Zelang is and actually is. He has been on both sides.
He has been on both sides. Yeah, he knows all the stories.
Yeah, he did his 2020 song, and you say, "Mabero, then Guli is also there." But at this time, he did very well in this era. He did very, very well in this era. I pray whatever it gets well, but at this time, Leroy did his part. He deserved his flowers. He did his part.
Okay. Yeah. Now, looking at the music currently, comparing the past, the present, and where's the future of music if you're looking at it?
There is still a big future of music, if I looked at it. I don't want to go political, but you see, a couple of things have changed. That is, that I would say it's technology, of course, first of all, came and stole it from us. You see, we came from a time where we used to record a song, then you take to a Kanyango, then he sells them in tapes. Then from the tapes, it went to CDs. Now, where we lost it from, when it came to banning CDs, that ran out of control because everybody started banning these CDs. By then, nobody would sell Boss Mickey's song if it's not a Kanyango. If you don't buy it from a Kanyango, you don't sell it.
You don't, yes.
You get. But now we have the stupidity where every banning center is selling songs, for people who they don't even know, and the owner of the song also doesn't know they're selling that songs.
It's true.
So, but all I'm saying is we don't have to lose hope, because music is a product, one of the most expensive products. It's used in everything. Music is used when somebody has died. It's used when somebody is born. This product can never run out of need. People always need music. Okay? The only problem is how to get money from those people who need the music. But people are still buying music. Don't get me wrong. People are still buying music. The music you have in your SIM card in your phone, you bought it from a burning center, which means people are still buying music. But the only problem is they're buying it from wrong people. So I have a feeling one time the copyright law will come and the music business will go back to normal.
You mean we don't have copyright?
Copyright law is there, but it's twisted. I tried following it up. It's really, really twisted. It's not meant for, like we are in Uganda today. I can't be ashamed to say it. Some things are not meant for the poor. Yeah. But I also know, I don't think Uganda want to have very many Bobby Wines. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So if music make a lot of very powerful people, somebody's going to make sure we don't make that money like he does. Yeah. But let me tell you today, when Muzebi died, I rarely talk about the dead, but when the man passed on, people stormed every burning center buying his music. In the head of those local people, they were supporting him. Nyang, we're supporting him.
Supporting him.
Yes. But
from the wrong people.
Yes, not even a coin went to his daughter or to anybody. You get the money is eaten by some fool who possibly knows even nothing about music. Or we look at some computer and is burning, is selling music. Nyang. So musicians need to wake up and say, okay, what do we do? Me, I'm thinking, if we open a burning center in Lira today, will Lira in this particular place. Will wear to Maligulu bin in this particular place. This place or Maho. Police poko ya Maho Purunu. Beach, they will stop selling our songs. Then they start coming to us to get permission to sell our songs.
It's true.
Yeah. I went for a tour with 2 Stars in Arua, and they broke that CD. Then we went to a guy to burn their songs. The guy asked us for money.
His songs.
The guy wants his song,
but
the guy burned and said, man, you pay me.
Hey, they're your songs, but you pay me.
Yeah. Like, how stupid have we reached, man? This is crazy. That this is what's happening. And it's very painful. And for the young people today, don't lose hope. I believe there's still hope.
Yes, again, iwinyu eno for that yeki umera Compious. Utetwa of course kitme chek madoro we atirane ikumalo me Uganda. Cheke peter tutwal kainano morni tini romuno we kamoke ken me mero manyutilu we magitiemu jami enini chene mo machero bodgi madi pere.
But you see, this is also one thing. Ingo joko ne chik angwaho we pe. But let's do it like this, yeah? Chika me gwaho kwalo mogo pe no guana.
Guana, yeah.
There's not any constitution or law that says don't steal guana. But stealing is taking somebody's property without permission.
Yeah.
And Madame Etienne, my songs personally, I've never given it to anybody for free. And by banning center pay nowhere. That's for a fact. That's why it's very hard to get my songs. You're going to get my song, you're going to pay me to give it to you. Now, if artists understand the value of their music, I mean, any man where I don't need the fame, the cheap fame that I need to go everywhere and my songs are playing everybody said. Then you don't give your songs to Burning Center. Okay, we don't have to go away, but say remove it. Then make it clear, if you want my song, come to Compious, get my song in Lira. If you want my song, go to Ruping, get my song from there. If you want my song, go to so and so, get my song. We can start selling these songs. Okay? We don't even need government or police to stop people from selling our songs. We can do it ourselves. If artists can only join and say from today, we're chole weng, ngadikena bicharo. It is possible.
It is possible.
Without the copyright law.
But kitun chelbene, binoni luwe again magitika bina ni giwachi Burning Center ni konyo giki promoting music.
In our language, you're calling a muko metek.
Yes.
And here I have a friend. She's an artist. She's Queen Vera. She came to me and told me, I made a video on YouTube. And I was like, okay, how will you gain from that video? For you to reach the views of following that, YouTube has to pay you. I don't know. I don't know about it. I'm too old to follow those things. But my point here is the most stupidest thing that a lot of people do is looking for cheap fame. And the worst thing you can do is be famous when you're broke.
Okay.
I want to put it in Luo. Fame better
You are.
Yeah, I mean, better chat. Not like Maraj. So anything that promotes you should bring money to you.
The channel you are actually.
The channel you are better tiya. Cannot be poor and famous, no. But what I'm saying is, promotion should be something that brings money to you. That's what every young artist should understand. Let me put my eyes very clear. Promotion, anybody saying is promoting you, should do something that brings money to you. I've had promoters saying that I'll be anywhere show and I'll be not check out promoting. Yeah, promoting and I'll be a promotion. Let's stop being stupid. And I'm spending almost 500,000 on me to go and perform. You need to pay because you're promoting me. How are you promoting me? You can't promote a broke artist. The only way you can promote an artist is make money. That person get money. That's the promotion we need. So promoters who think making me perform on stage is promoting me, dude, no, that's not promoting me. You selling my song and getting the money is promoting me? No, man. That's crazy. That's madness. So if the young artists think these banding centers are promoting them, no and no, mew. Okay, that's only stupidity, which I think everybody has a right to stupidity. But I don't think every young artist is that stupid. You see, I've worked on radio for long. I always tell people that type of music. There is more Kenyo, way more presenter, presenter. Then there's this one, a presenter, more. Those ones are also there. But banding centers don't promote you. They're stealing from you. That's the fact. They're stealing from you. They're not promoting. They're stealing from you. And they're the reasons you're poor. They're the reasons you are running every day. Ka politician mo binu wuni yore. Ajoha moro binu takia pokochene wuni yore. Pastor binu takia pokochene wuni yore. Poa moro geda binu chene wuni yore. The truth is that it's supposed to be very rich. Silver, just imagine. Now, I don't want to pick names, because when you pick names, you're going to say you left somebody else. Just imagine, I talked to this young man, Eddie Wizzy, when he was just coming in music. I told him he's going to be a star, and I'm proud he's a star now. Just imagine everybody who has Eddie Wizzy's song in their phones, in their playlists in the car, in their houses they're playing. Each and every one was giving Eddie Wizzy only 500 shillings for any song they have. Tell me how rich that boy would be. Yeah. He would be the richest, one of the richest in Gulu. I'm just giving an example of Eddie Wizzy. Every artist, just think of if everybody who has your song paid you even 100 shillings, would you be poor?
I think with technology coming up, such kind of maybe things will be put in place for these people to get something.
The easiest thing to do is rule a poor person. There is no person coming to make you rich. No. There's no system which is going to be designed to make everybody rich. We need to survive with a system which is designed to make you poor. We need to survive in a system which is designed to make you a beggar. We have to. We have to think out of the box. But if you think one day the copyright law is going to come and they're going to fix up this situation, no. Nobody's thinking how to fix you. You need to fix yourself. I want Eddie Wizzy to say, "Anatiki we manyen, kemi to wera gona chim." Nyang, ke cholo chena ali vachela bichuali weri. And me I don't lose even radio station pe go wera ja. Nyang, yeah.
Yes, tika delight multimedia. Nge locate ka mormada atiga ne bot in la wema for it miti ka bina. Tie kin jami mo kan nge ne dojo gi wachi you should be principal ikwoni kekeni. Kache nge ngoma inimero. Kache talent tie dong tie po bi ruenyo po bi tiero ka mo gina mere nge eno. Ka gwaritika ngabe kom gino mo ma mroba po mi ma chalo mech chi adabe ne wangi ti uki chene meneni ichor gineni endo kache dong ngech tie no dong tie enu mano wadolo yobman a compias loke me agike bod jomatika nenwa.
First of all, I need to give flowers to a lot of people in the music industry. I need to give flowers to the kids of nature. Those boys often pave ways for a lot of people, especially one person, Rude Boy Pato. Do you remember him? He also looked young.
Pato, yes.
Kalatino Balotang, do they?
Yes, Pato.
That was the first Luo song that paved ways. That made young people know, hey, you can record a song. Because in one eye, Caramel and Galaki band.
Yes.
In
South Africa.
Yes. So when Pato dropped Kalatino Balotang, do they? It made it look like, oh, this is doable. So I give flowers to the old kids of nature, Juma Jami, Uncle Sam, and everybody in Kids of Nature. Especially Pato, they deserve their flowers. Then I talked to of Tempera Mona.
Yes.
Mona made it possible for every young artist who is there today in Acholi. It made them know you can record a quality song. Made them know your song can play on radio like Capital. Made them know your song can play in Kampala. It was the first person to break that boundaries, by the way.
Yes.
You get. And I think most people, if they're just not stupid, they should give respect to Tempera, because Tempera is the father to all those young Acholi people in music today.
It's true.
He is. I'm not going to say anything. He is. Because that was my time too. So I know what really happened there. So Tempera deserves his flowers. He did that. Alan Smokey deserves his flowers. He's been in the game for so long. My man Boss Make, he has been that person. You see, Boss Make's life need to be written in the book. When he joined music, he never like Charmo can be a carro.
But he continues staying there.
Boss Make has learned the art of doing this thing more than any other person I know who is alive.
It's true.
He has learned the art of surviving.
It's true.
It needs to be a subject in school. We need to learn Boss Make.
Learn about him.
We need to learn about him, because this man, you may think of all bad things. You may think he's a lunatic, he's a fool, he's everything, but you can never take Boss Make for granted.
It's true.
Yeah, so he deserves his flowers in this game. By that time, he came with a lot of people. Jerry Okwera was one of those people. We have the three-legged person, BSJ Labon. Yeah, Labon one time asked me, how do you how do you forget a lame person? Okay, next time I won't forget you. People like Tam Novi, those people did that part also. Pato, what's his name? The one who's still doing music
Pato
today.
Pato
Lover Boy. That's the young group that came after.
Yes.
He did a very good thing, and I'm glad he's still doing it today. And for Lounge Sub-Region, of course, General Ice. You see, Ice was more of my son.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's one of those great legends in Lounge Sub-Region. I think today is the only one who is actively doing music. I would think he came after me.
Okay.
So when you're talking about legends in Lounge Sub-Region, you're going to have Price Compious, you're going to have General Ice. You cannot forget his name. He's one of the biggest people who have contributed to this industry, joined it as a young person and a very, very honest person. Without a receipt. Begama Wang Kilo Bora without picking a coin. That's who General Ice is. And because of that behavior, he has become one of the biggest artists in Lounge Sub-Region. Of course, then he dropped down to the League of Brazen Rule, who has also maintained his game as a producer and as an artist. I think today he's the biggest artist in Lounge Sub-Region, Brazen Rule. And I think he deserves his flowers. Now I know people are going to start arguing. He's not the biggest, not the biggest. The difference between you is arguing and me is that possibly you're a fool and I'm not. So I'm not going to argue with you. Brazen is still, for me, the biggest artist, and he has been there, tested. He has proved himself over time, so we cannot ignore that.
He's consistent.
Yeah, he is. He is. So Dana Wang, for you or Jomatino, there's still hope in music. Don't give up. Then water for me is a necessity in this life. You have to respect people. Every artist I met when they're starting, and I told them, you have a good behavior, you're going to make it in life, they've made it. I met Maros, that's one of the great artists in our sub-region. When I met Maros, when I was doing his song, I looked at him, he came and greeted me humbly, and I say, you're going to make it. So if they still remember, I may be called like a prophet, something like that, because every person, once upon a time I told you they're going to make it, they made it, and I'm proud of them. May God bless everybody. Let's not give up. Music is medicine that everybody needs. Music is medicine that is used in all times, time of sorrows, time of happiness. So whoever is doing music, always have hope. And then please don't be used. And don't be used by these people banning music. Don't be used by fake promoters. Don't be used by people like Silver on radio. It is a thing. There are people who have done really good in the music industry, and I cannot mention all the names, but there are a lot of people deserve flowers in this industry. And then the new school, there's a man I've never met. I wish I met him. The guy who did this song, the song that did very well last year, the love song. Amini.
Ricky Bad.
Man, when they organized the award, the Numa award, I swear I thought that guy was going to win almost every award.
He was there.
He was there, man. But that was a song. That is talent that we shouldn't throw away. Gulu people, that is talent. Music has two things. There are guang who comes with words that makes you happy, and those are ones killing music. Then there's people like Ricky Bad. That one is really good, and we need to start promoting those people, real music. That's what we need to. And Juma, first of all, deserves one of the biggest buffet of flowers, man. Man, Juma has done it for music. I think Juma has devoted all his life into music. Of course, as a person, you have this and that. Yeah,
the challenges.
And people saying this and that. He has been fighting through. But Juma has given his best to music, man.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't care what he got from it also. But the heart he did, me, I work with musicians like 3 times, I get tired. But Juma has been there with them, and he has done great for music. So all we are saying is, Juma, thanks, man, you deserve your flowers. And much as maybe there are 1, 2, 3 things, mistakes you have done as a human being, you did great for the music industry. And these young people need to start understanding your role in the game. May God bless everybody. I love talking. Is what I do for a living.
Thank you very much.
Yes, please.
Yes, and then kitu winyikere aberuki kompias watch wa maduong full charity is subscribing YouTube channel man we picking you mo kiken ma wakele ber karwate ki luwe muken atira pien lego berutie ki chitwa kong tungpa chukong ke luteno kong me ila bene.
By the way, before concluding,
yes,
Mambo ki Nation X.
Yes.
Then there's the late DJ Super left some 2 boys, Gino and Bad Boy. Those were also people there.
Okay.
And I forget. Then ladies, of course, we have Akira, we have Bifal. Now this is the hardest part. The one where you forget the name and somebody starts getting annoyed. So then the rest. Some of you, maybe you are not worth knowing by then, but you played your part. Everybody played their part.
It's true.
Everybody played their part. Known or not known, you all played your part, and you one time get your flowers when time comes. Yeah.
All right, second command, one end of you mukene afoy matek.
May God bless you all.
Amen.